What is up, awesome people? Welcome back to Frostpunk. My name is 𝐒𝐻𝐲𝐽, and at the end of the last episode, we had our town here set up pretty good. Our people are content. They have growing hope because each one of them is sleeping in a warm tent. But we do have a problem. We don't have enough workers for the amount of jobs we have. And we were presented with a solution. We could pass a new law that would implement child labor, safe jobs. And I let you be the voice of reason. And we actually had one voice of reason, and that was Lindsay. And Lindsay said, I think we should let the children work. Right now, there isn't enough workers. Her only concern was, would we be able to turn this off at a later time and let those kids go back to the streets and do whatever kids do in the streets? I don't know, Lindsay, but we may actually find out that not only do we want them working in safe jobs, we want to put them in dangerous jobs. I mean, think about it. Kids have a lot of pent-up energy. And the best way to burn that off is by putting them to hard manual labor. I mean, how do you think shoes get made? So let's go ahead and sign this. Thanks, Lindsay. A new law has been introduced.
New law in the city.
Children can be employed in safe workplaces. Go ahead and hit normal game speed. Well, let's fast forward that a little bit. Let's get to work time. Okay, here we go. People are going to work. We now have 15 extra workers. We can go over here and we can go to a cookhouse. Yes, we have children. So we're going to say no engineers, max kid children. Put them to work. Five kids in the cookhouse. Can they work anyplace else? Doesn't look like they can right now. Can they gather? Are we allowed to gather? Yes, they can gather wood. We're going to send them out into the snow to gather wood. Now we need steel as well because we do have... Oh, wait. We got to get these other 15 assigned. Wood crates. We'll put... Oh, we can't put any kids on that? No. What do we have left? We have 5 engineers. Oh, so all the kids are working. 15 idle workers. Oh, because we freed them up from the other jobs. So we'll go max on that. We need people gathering steel. We'll put 10 on steel. There we go. That sounds good. So let's check our workshop here. They are working on a beacon. And for the beacon they need 20 wood and 35 steel, so they should have that. Okay, here's our progress meter. I see we do have a concern now. Let's click on this and say, people from our convoy, family torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. We'll do what we can. Okay, we're over halfway on getting that beacon research done. Wood crates depleted. We have depleted the wood crates over here. What do we have here? Steel wreckage. Scroll out a little bit. We have wood crates here. Okay, so let's pause, go to the build, and put another street right through. Let's keep it lined up. Let's go right there. And then we're going to take here. We'll put max on those crates. What do we have on coal now? We have 10 coal. We have 10 children on call. That sounds good. Scroll back in there. Just about done with that beacon. We can see that that temperature is going to drop 2 levels in another day. Do we have enough coal to get through that? Oh, we have 3 days worth of coal. Plenty. Okay, the beacon has been researched. So we'll put a construction, tech, 20 wood and 35 steel. We're just waiting on the steel. But adding those children did really boost our production. I think that was a good idea. Now, we probably need to start researching something else. Pause this for a second. Steam hub allows us to build steam hubs. When powered by the generator, these contraptions create additional smaller heat zones around them. I don't think we need that. More scouts. Resources. Food and shelter. Hunter's gear. Okay, I think right now what we need to do is we need to focus either on resources or food and shelter. What is a hothouse, I wonder? The first thing I think we're going to need to do, we're going to run out of crates. So let's go ahead and select sawmill, because then we're going to be able to turn frozen trees into usable material, producing up to 80 wood per standard workday. I think that's what we're going to do. I mean, that sounds like a good deal. I mean, these crates aren't going to last very long. We have like 2 piles left, and I think that's it. Yeah. There are quite a few frozen trees out here. We have enough now to build that beacon. 20 wood and 35 steel.
Night is coming. Put down.
We're not going to make it in this work day. Okay, the storm has rolled in. We can see it is extremely cold. I think the way we can deal with that is by going to the generator here and clicking that into overdrive. And yeah,
Time to get to work.
that will increase the heating level by 1. It does put stress on the generator, but it keeps the houses warm and it keeps production up. Now let's see where we're at on the beacon. We need 35 steel. We have 24 right now. Now, I'm lucky to say in my adult life, I've never had to deal with a blizzard. I do live in Ohio, and we've been known to have some bad winter storms, but in recent years, it's actually been pretty tame. Maybe Al Gore was right after all. But although a while back ago, we did have a really bad ice storm that knocked out power to hundreds of thousands of homes and businesses for around a week. People couldn't go to work because there was no power. Restaurants and gas stations and stores were all closed. It was a mess. And to make matters even worse, this happened around the Christmas holiday. Now, what is unbelievable, though, I live in a small community out in the middle of nowhere. And while all these people and businesses were without power, all the homes in my community had power through the entire thing. We had multiple family members and family friends come stay with us until their power was restored. So we ended up with around 20 people in our house. And they brought their pets too, and since it was Christmas time, they brought all their presents. Our house was elbow to elbow with people, and I'm not gonna lie, it was stressful and it was inconvenient, but looking back on that whole situation, I'm just glad we were able to help people stay warm through that holiday. Oh, okay. So if we look here... Oh no, we have a gravely ill person. A lot going on right now. We have the sawmill research. We have a person with frostbite. The generator stress level. When that reaches 100, the generator will explode and the game will end. We have to watch that very closely. At 28% right now. We have a person with a concern. Uh-oh, Lindsay. We have a child injured at work. A child got distracted at work and has been injured. The accident was not serious and happened entirely due to the child's carelessness. Give this kid a day off or scold this kid for being careless. Hope will fall slightly. The child won't work for 24 hours. Hope will rise. So that's a no-brainer. Give the kid the day off. We have 8 sick people. Oh no. Gravely ill. Is there any way that we can counter that? A hothouse. I wonder what that hothouse is. Medical post upgrade. Let's do this. Let's go to the drawing board and upgrade that. Oh, they actually have to research that? Wow. Okay, tech, we can build the beacon. Let's put that right... And we have a coal pile depleted. Let's... Ooh. Build... Oh, didn't want to do that. Close that. Let's build a... Is that a... Let's build a street out here. That's close to coal. Let's build that there. And then put max on that. So everything was quiet, now everything's hitting the fan. We have someone else with a concern. A word of advice, treat the gravely ill. One of our people is gravely ill. If you sign the radical treatment law, the gravely ill will be treated in medical posts, but may undergo risky amputations as a result. Oh. Wow. Alternatively, you may sign the sustained life law to keep them alive until we build an infirmary. Open that book of laws up. So guys, we have 2 options here. Radical treatment. We'll try everything to cure the gravely ill, from invasive surgery to amputations. And if we sign this law, the gravely ill will be treated in medical posts and hope will rise slightly. But 30% of the ill treated in medical posts will be left as amputees, and discontent will rise slightly. Or do we sign sustain life? We can't cure the gravely ill, but we can at least keep them alive. We won't risk dangerous amputations with radical treatment. If we sign this, the gravely ill will be kept alive but untreated in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly. So there's a chance they would die until we get an infirmary, and who knows how long that will take, because we've not even researched upgraded med posts yet. Do we sign radical treatment? Do we do everything we can to keep these people alive, including lopping off fingers, toes, hands, and feet? Or do we sign sustained life? We don't treat them, we keep them in a bed, we keep them warm, until we can build an infirmary that will be better suited to deal with this. But surely, If we wait, people are going to die. I'm going to leave that up to you. Let me know in the comments. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I will talk to you later. Have a good one.
Yeah, Shady Wags got your back. It's so entertaining. You need to subscribe to Got Your Back gaming gameplay and reviews, even doing walkthroughs. This the best gaming channel. I'm just telling you the truth. PS4, Xbox One, or even PC. Plenty tips, all the tricks. This is just what you need.